In the dead of night, the mother tore off her daughter's entire face. The desperate screams echoed through the room as the woman uncontrollably peeled away her skin until the 20-year-old girl was reduced to the appearance of a child. A few days earlier, they had been driving when the older sister and the mother had an argument. Distracted, the car lost control, and an accident suddenly occurred. The mother and sister only sustained light injuries, but Raimi was struck by a road sign, and half her face was torn away. The sight was so horrific that the sister collapsed on the spot. After Raimi was taken to the hospital, the doctor told the mother that Raimi had regained consciousness, but her condition was abnormal and that she should come and see for herself. At her daughter's bedside, both mother and daughter were stunned to find that Raimi's face had completely grown back. This defied all logic. The doctor then showed them the MRI scan. The image revealed that Raimi's body was not normal. It was a layered structure of skin. There were no internal organs, no brain. Each layer of skin corresponded to a different age stage, with the outermost layer being her current 20-year-old face. The mother trembled as she asked if the layers contained remnants of Raimi's younger self. The doctor acknowledged the possibility. In that moment, the mother's joy almost overwhelmed her. She rejected further medical treatment and insisted on taking Raimi home. But just before they were about to leave the hospital, the sister finally revealed the truth. This was a curse. The source of it lay in an ancient tomb that their father had helped excavate 21 years ago. In 1996, Professor Gu, an archaeologist, had discovered strange layers of soil in the tomb. At the deepest point, there was the skull of a baby. Their father believed it was part of an ancient ritual, where the body was covered in layers of clay, eventually forming a massive tomb. After the heavy rain, the skull was brought back to their home. From that day on, their father's mental state deteriorated, and he passed away 9 years later. But the curse didn't end there. It passed on to Raimi, who was born a year after that event, and it also gradually began to affect the sister. That night, while the mother was taking care of Raimi, the girl became extremely agitated. Raimi was convinced that her mother was the cause of the car accident. After Raimi fell asleep, the mother stood at her bedside, calling out for the 2-year-old version of her daughter. The rebellious adult daughter could not satisfy her nearly pathological desire for possession. She longed for the 2-year-old Raimi to obey her. At first, there was no response, but just as the mother was about to give up, a child's faint voice came from within Raimi's body. The mother completely lost control. She began to peel off the remaining half of Raimi's face, and her screams filled the room. When the sister burst in, Raimi's entire face had already been removed. As the cries for "Mommy, hug me" grew clearer, the mother's insanity deepened. Layer after layer of skin was torn away. Finally, the 2-year-old Raimi emerged. The words "Mommy, hug me" made the mother cry tears of joy. She could not stop. She forced her sister to help her, both of them peeling away Raimi's body. But in the end, everything they had hoped for did not come to pass. The utter failure shattered the mother's mind. A far more terrifying thought arose. She picked up a knife and sliced open her own face. Since both of her daughters were cursed, she believed she too must be affected. She was going to peel off her 38-year-old self and give birth to Raimi again.